What the university recommends and what I find works for me is just treating it like a job. So 9 to 5 works out perfectly for me, and I have a lot of extracurricular stuff going on that I'm able to work around that. So I'm in the university pistol club. I also play for my college hockey team, both the women's and the men's, and I try and take advantage of everything that's going on around here. So I also go to a play or a show on there's so many on every single week.
So I think in terms of work-life balance, everything's manageable. You know, a lot of people play university sport or do drama or music or societies, and I think everything can be fitted in. It's just a case of being really disciplined and managing your time.
This year I'm doing a research project in one of the labs in Oxford, and that means that I'm working in the lab during the day and getting lots of results and doing some analysis on them. Usually I work from about 9 until 5:30, Monday to Friday, and then in the evenings and weekends I have quite a lot of spare time.
Every week at the moment, I do at least one essay. Then I also do some techniques work, which is like stylistic composition in the style of a composer, and I do some composition as well. But I'm a finalist, so I've also got coursework things going on underneath that, like my dissertation and things like that.
One way I cope, I think, is through sports. So like, I'm on the university badminton team, so that yes, it takes up quite a lot of time, and in that way it can add to the stress, but it also helps me de-stress because it's just like chunks of time during my week where I can just go and forget about work and just play badminton.
I at the moment get 2 essays a week, which was quite daunting at first because I thought, how am I going to manage to even do that, let alone do other things? But you do get into a rhythm, and because everyone else is in the same boat, everyone kind of supports each other along the way, and I have found time to do plenty of other things. You almost find yourself wanting to do even more than you can do because there's so much to do.
It seems like a lot, and it's quite hectic, especially if you consider that the Oxford term the teaching time is only 8 weeks long. It's very, very condensed, but I find that there's still enough time to achieve a work-life balance, and I think it's really important also.
I think I expected it to be a lot worse, but then I don't have the heaviest workload subject. I think I'm basically in the middle. It varies term to term, but first year is definitely very manageable. I do a lot of sport outside of work, but I've never found that work means that I can't do sport or go out like everyone else.
What's even more difficult for me was the fact that we had to do it all ourselves, and the research elements of it, and the fact that we had to kind of plan our day. And I struggled with that quite a bit at the beginning because you just had this whole empty week and you have to fill it with things to do.